Okay, so we got the intermediate shaft in the press, and I've got this 3/8 bolt welded onto here like for a drift. We're going to get to the point where we got the spring clip is going to appear in this inner shaft, and then the staking marks from the factory are going to be what we're going to have to press this past, and then we should end up with 2 halves. So let me run this down in there, and there's a indent in this inner shaft that'll take that 3/8. You can feel it, yeah, it dropped right into place there. So I'll go ahead and run this down on there, and then the spring clip should pop out here momentarily. Me down there, I've got a hold of this spring clip here. Okay, there she is right there. That's what keeps the 2 shine of. Now we're going to have to keep on pressing past the staking, and we should be able to drive this right on out. And then we'll file those stake marks off, grind them off, so we can put this back together and let her slide together with no problem there. And we should be getting to the point where there it comes right there. All right, so I got my, yeah, I'm right in that 3/8 hole, that's for sure. Let me get it out. There we are. Got it right in there. And there's our inner shaft. So we'll get this out of there. I'll show you the indent that they supplied you for that. Perfect right there, 3/8. And the staking is right on these flat sides, both sides. A little groove there. We'll go ahead and flatten that. So now that we got both of these apart, then we can start. First of all, we can take the dust shield off, and then we're going to get down. I'm going to clean this a little bit, and then we're going to get in to the cover here. We're going to have to peen over a couple of these. One side, there's going to be a flat washer underneath this boot, and once we get this off, I'm going to take it upstairs. We should be able to pull the boot and the washer out, and then this the bearings, cups and everything will slide off, and we'll be able to clean this up. And right now I'm waiting for my new boot to get here. I decided to go with a Jeep style, more of an accordion, more than these things don't last. So we're going to try a different style. Okay, bring it back in a little bit. As I'm getting a chisel in here and I'm bending a couple of these tabs over. Channel lock on this and bend the rest of those over. Tough. There we go. There we go. Get this last one over. We get 2 of them. We should be good. There we go. There, I got those bent. Yep, see, there we go. Okay. You got that? Okay, so here we come. We got one of the bearing caps is left inside there. Just grab that. There it is. So now we got her out. And let me clean this up a little bit and I'll take this apart. All right, so we're a little farther along. So we got the 2 cups off, and we got this little spring clip here that actually pushes those cups out to the outside there. So we'll take this guy off, and then we got this washer here that will not fit off of here. Oh, this one actually fits off of there. I didn't think they fit off of there, but that's okay. That's good. We wanted to take this apart and clean it up anyways. And then what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to slide this down the shaft here. I just put it in, cut it off here, put it in the vise upside down, and probably just pound this off. Then we can take the inner part of this out from underneath. Boot away from here now. So we got like so. And then we're just going to put this in here like so, and hopefully I can just go ahead and pound that right on off of there. We'll see how this goes here. Not going real good, but it's going. And just take that little piece out of there. So there's our clip all intact. All right, so I have the stake marks all ground off, beveled the top a little bit. Fine. I know it's going to fit the steering box good without ordering Chinese stuff. This is going to work out good. And yeah, we'll just clean her up now and I'll bring you back. Yeah, and one last thing I wanted to mention, we want the stampings on the pitman arm to be facing down, which is, it's up now, but this is really down. So yeah, so we got this on the correct way, and there is actually a little teeny bit of a slope downward in this when it's on in the car. This is lower than that by a little bit. Hey guys, just to show you, I was torquing this with a rental torque wrench, and it clicked off at 185 pounds, and I've done a fair amount of head bolts in my days at 70, and I swear it was going off easier than that. So I went and bought this one. I've set this one up for 150 right now, and I'm just going to see what happens at 150 here. Well, if that's 150 and I'm still going on it, we know there was something wrong with that other torque wrench. I'm sure glad I checked this out. I'm going to go down to 100 pounds here and see if I want to hear this thing. I want to know if this thing's going to actually click on me before I over tighten it. Yeah, there we are. This just acts so much better than that other one did. I knew I wasn't at 185. Boy, am I sure glad I double checked this. We're going to go up to 150 again here, because I knew 180. Putting flywheels on Volkswagens a lot of years too, 212 foot-pounds, man. You got to stand on it with a breaker bar to get that thing to go. So I knew 185 couldn't be going on that easy. Okay, we're going to go up one more time. We're going to get 185 this time. This feels so much better to me. I'm so glad I did this. That thing was on there at about probably 50 foot-pounds. There's 175. There's 180 right there. Oops. I'm going to have to get this thing re-tightened down for this baby. I wanted to hold more meat in there this time. Okay, now we ought to be able to get her. There we go. Now that's more like 185. Hey everyone. All right. Well, we got the steering box back and we got the pitman arm on there and all torqued down. So that's good to go. I'm waiting on the drag link. They sent me the right inner tie rod in was facing up, the same as the left side. Sent me another one. It was the same way. I did actually press one of them in the press and get it right, but I contact them. They're just going to send me another, a little bit more quality set. So we're waiting on the drag link, and then we'll get that all together. Right now, we are just got the grease boot in here. I went with a Jeep style on the intermediate shaft. It's this Jeep style here with more of an accordion. So we're going to go ahead and put this guy together here. Going to add my ring onto there, and then we'll start to add our other parts on here. Maybe I can bring you in a little closer here, and then I'll go over to the vise. I want you guys to make sure that you guys can actually see this stuff. Okay, I'll work down by the vise area here. So then we got this little retaining clip here that pushes the cups out here. So we'll get that guy on, and then we'll get our cups on here, like there. The other cup over here, on there. I got some grease already down in the boot here. I'm going to add a little bit of grease into the cup here. Put a little in here. There's no weep hole, no vent hole here, so I don't want to pack this too much, just enough to get things, you know, sliding around, and I think we'll be good with that. I got quite a bit in there already. Put this guy on here. There we go. Well, we got plenty inside the other one, so we're gonna go ahead and slide in there like so. There we go. Now we're all in there like we need to be. Put our washer in here. Like there. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna come over to a little closer over here to the vise. We'll set this in. Since we got fresh paint on here, we're just going to bend these tabs down here, right there. Should be able to get, there's enough room in here to work this hammer, so we'll just bend these back over. Just like so. Yep, we got a little bit of movement this way. So we'll clean this off. Yeah, I think this new boot will work real nice here. So let's grab our dust boot here. And we'll go ahead and slide this over the shaft here. And then we'll take some lithium grease here, and we'll put it on this part of the shaft here, and the spring clip. Probably going to squeeze a little bit of this out. Oh, and then down here, the square part of where this bolt goes through to the column is you want to clock this to where this is opposite of it. So that would mean bringing this in, so that's facing that way. So that's facing that way. So let's put a little bit of grease on our spring clip here. There we go. Now we'll set this down, making sure that that is away, like this. Grease boots here. Very nice. We'll wipe off this excess here. There we go. Now I'll clean this up a little bit and repaint. I got a little bit in the vise there, took the paint off, but our clip is all nicely retained with washer. Our joint is working good. A little bit of back and forth and as much scoping as you want. So we're going to call that good. And I'm going to post this up. And then when we get our drag link here, we will match that to the old stuff that came out of the truck, get the tie rod ends close enough. And with that, we should be able to drive the truck and till we get it aligned. So that'll be the next video when I get the drag link stuff. So, well, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next one.